Hi, we've got Drew Munro here, and he's just top-8 at UK Nats. What were you running?
I was running Hero Drain.
Hero Drain. Let's have a look at it.
Yeah, cool. So, alright, first of all, the four typical heroes. There's nothing really else anybody ever has different for heroes. For the heroes, one strat is 3 alias. Alias is the most supported card in the game, so the amount of things you can just do with them is just ridiculous. So that's it for the typical heroes. I play triple Thunder King. It works really well against wind-ups and Chaos Dragon and Heretics, of course. If you open up Thunder King, they do find it quite hard because they're just going to end up summoning something that you're just going to negate, and then they have to start all over again. So that's
the mirror probably doesn't like it too much either.
The mirror doesn't like it, no, definitely, because they need their pod dualities, they need their e-calls, they need their rotas. So it's really good.
And you can play around it.
Yeah. Because it's a really heavy light deck with the 3 Thunder King and 3 Alias. I play 1 Crusader because he's actually also a light, and Honest.
Honest, that's not something you see.
Nah, Honest is really good. I actually won a good few games because of him. They just didn't think it. I had 1 card in hand. I had an Alias or a Crusader face up. They attack it, and I go for game.
Nobody expects Honest.
Never, and it's really good. I actually set it a couple games and stalled for a good 2 or 3 turns with it until I could draw a Miracle Fusion. So so it's really good. So it really is a light only deck, except from of course Stratus, which is such a staple. Yeah, so that's it for the monsters. I only run 9 monsters, and the reason I play 9 monsters is I have so much searching power because I have 1 Rota and 2 e-calls.
They work as monsters.
They're basically thinning. They make the deck like you probably only have like 36 cards in the deck if you count these as just outs to that. You don't really want to run any more searching cards than the monsters you have. So sometimes you can draw all your heroes before you even draw an e-call, and you can just bluff set it, but it's a really quite a dead draw. So that's why I only run 2 and 1 Rota. So that's it for searching monster cards. I do play 3 Pot Duality. All I do is normal summon, next turn normal summon again. So Pot Duality is a really good card in this. It searches out my sparks, it searches out my e-calls. If I open up quite bad but I have a Pot Duality, this, like, just even Pot Duality and I get an e-call, it changes the entire way my hand looks. So it's really good. I never side out, and I never ever waste it. So the best card of the deck for me is Miracle Fusion.
Top decking like a pro.
I don't even get it first hand. All I do is top it, and that's when you want it the most. I mean, you banish the 2 monsters, you get your Shining or whatever it is, and you just keep beating. They're all
more often
high.
than not, you get your Stratos back as well. But
exactly. This new heroes that have been around this whole year is all about recycling, and this just helps recycle those heroes because they go banished, and when the Shining leaves, you just add them back. It's too good. I've never ever sided it out, and I've never ever just felt like when it's been in my hand, it's been useless. So it's never been like that for me. So it's such a good card. This is partially the best card as well. Deck easy. 3 Gemini Sparks. You pop it. You tribute a level 4 Gemini. You pop a card. You draw a card. So it equals itself out. And it's a quick play. It's so.
splashable.
It really is. Like, you just don't think when you use it because it's just an instant. Use it. Like, you summon your Alias. They bottomless it. You chain Spark. They've just wasted their bottomless, and you've hit their monster or another back row. It's really good. So so I mean, they chain Torrential. Anything that would get rid of your monster, you just chain Spark, and it's now they've made the mistake, not you. So so it's really good. Staples, I play heavy, Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, Book of Moon. People always ask me why I play heavy, because I have such a heavy back row deck. Nobody ever sees it coming. Like, turn 1, I set 2 cards, which was Pod Duality, Heavy Storm. They set 4. They set 3. I next turn played the pot that was face down. and then played heavy, and they had to solemn it for 4K. So nobody ever suspects that I have Storm. Like, why would I? But I do, so it's really good.
Did that win you a couple of games, or did
it does, really does. Just nobody ever sees it coming. I guess in Zector as well, they'll set so many cards because they know you won't have an answer for it with no MSDs. They'll know I won't run MSDs, but I do play the one heavy, and it's really good. It also it's easy to side out when you think you need another card, so yeah, it's really good.
You wouldn't change it anyway?
I would never take it out. It really is such a good card. Yeah, for traps now, I play 2 bottomless, because now that priority's gone, you can bottomless their Zen Meiti, you can bottomless their Leviair, you can bottomless their
Grappa.
Yeah, their Grappa, their BLS, their Chaos Sorcerer, their Light Pulsar. It just works so well against the Chaos decks, and that's why I definitely main 2. I mean, even if in Inzectors they summon a set to beat, you can still bottomless it, and they're just not happy. So it's really good. It's just I think it is better than Compulsory Evacuation Device right now. It's just like
even though Compulse is chainable.
Yeah, they summon their BLS, you have a Compulse, you activate it, it goes back to their hand, they could summon it again. You summon, you bottomless it, it's gone. Light Pulsar, same reason, you bottomless, it's gone. So I do feel like this has a lot more outs to other chainable cards. So yeah, it's double bottoms. Another really good hero card is a Hero Blast. It recycles Hero's Engrave. I get to destroy a card. I can activate it whenever I want, and it's such a good card.
I saw you win a couple of Dino Rabbit mirror matches against Dino Rabbit just because you kill the
They summon a Saber Source late game. I have this face down, activate it, add Alias to hand, they lose their Saber Source, I summon Alias next turn for game. It's really good. They hit it with an MST, I can actually chain it.
Even if they don't have a dude?
No, even if they don't have a dude or have a face down monster, I can still activate it. So, really good. This set and a Gemini Spark set is a really good combo because you can get rid of the Alias and another card with Gemini Spark, like a back row, and then you use Hero Blast on the monster if it has 1900 or less attack. So it's a really good card, definitely for this format. Double Torrential, pretty staple. I mean, if they're like swarming on their side of the field and I have a Shining, when I think it's the right time to use it, I use Torrential and I recycle 2 heroes to my hand, and they've just lost their field. So it's really good, and I'm really happy it's at 2. My best card, my best trap is Scale Drain.
Mained?
Yeah, definitely mained.
They're ultras. Ooh.
I mean, every deck gets hurt by this. Inzectors, they lose if I keep this. Windups, they lose if I keep this. Dino Rabbit, they'll summon their Lagia or Dolga, and I'm free to Spark even when they have materials when this is face up. So against Chaos Dragon, their Light Swordens don't help, their Lilas don't help, their Raikos don't help. So they find it very hard to get rid of this when it's face up, Chaos Dragon. They don't mean MST and everything. So it is a really powerful card, this format. All my monsters are normal monsters, so all I care about is how much attack my guys have and the fact that they're Geminis for Spark. So this card is so good right now. Yeah, so I have Solomon Brigade, of course, 2 warnings and a Solomon Judgment. Staple. Well, I mean, what else can I say?
In this deck, you can't really play without it.
I mean, I do side it out against Chaos Dragon, of course, because you warning their Light Pulsar, they'll bring it back. But this card is so good. Yesterday I negated Lagia, and it only cost me 50 life points, so that was really jammy. Like, it's so good. It's really good late game if they summon a monster and you need to get rid of it. So yeah, that's it for that. I actually do play Mirror Force. Nobody really expects it. It is only when they attack, so it can be a problem sometimes. But even when Torrential came to 2, I still think it's still good enough because it clears their field. You keep your field, and field presence is really important, especially when you're going for game. So I think nobody expects Mirror Force. So when you've used both their Torrentials and you have a back row, they think it's nothing. and it's Mirror Force. So I mean, what can I say? It's still a really good card this format, I think. Also, back row protection. I do play 2 Dark Bribe and 1 Starlight Road. I feel that Road is good, but if you draw it when you don't need it, it can be a very bad draw.
Is that something that'll be? Is that another easy side?
Yeah, it's such an easy side. Inzectors, I'll side it out. Chaos Dragon, I'll side it out. Anything, really. But Dark Bribe is really different to this. It doesn't just protect your back row, it protects your monsters, it protects your life points, because, I mean, against anything...
When it comes to it, the life points are more important than them drawing a card.
Exactly. I mean, I would much rather... I mean, if I'm going to activate this, the card that they activate is going to be way more destructive or hurtful to my deck than the card that they're going to draw. If they chain something during damage calculation, Lance, Horn of the Phantom Beast, you negate it, their monster's going to get hurt. And then you've just kept field presence as well. So it's a really good card. And yeah, I've never thought it being a dead draw, really, when I get it first hand. So yeah, that's it for the deck.
That's the main deck.
Yeah, it's 40 cards, 9 monsters, 9 traps, and 21 spells. So
22.
22 spells, you're right.
You don't want to be cheating there.
Yeah, you're right.
Do you want to do extra first or side?
No, I'll do extra first.
Extra first, just quickly through these.
Yeah, cool. Extra deck, I mean, Gem Knight Pearl is really good. He's 26, which gets over quite high-powered monsters. So yeah, I do use that. This card's Photon Papyroptive is really good against...
Kills Reaper.
It does. It kills Reaper. When cards are in defense,
Zen mains and stuff as well.
You can win with it easy. I play a good amount of Warriors, so Blade Armor Ninja does come in handy. I don't tend to make it, but if the chance comes, I could potentially win with this if I feel like the time is right. My stroke, he's good. I never actually made it this tournament, but
better safe than...
yeah, he's safety. You know, if they have a monster that's got too much, it's got more. Got less than his attack and defense, you just flip their monster face down and attack over it. So yeah, my stroke is actually really good. So that's it for Exceeds. Yep. I play 1 Stardust. It's just for Starlight Road. I never ever make it in any way. And yeah, so that's just for Road. That's the only synchro I actually play. Yeah, the broken card of the deck, 3 Shinings. It's so good.
You can't not play it.
I don't know anybody who in a hero deck that wouldn't play it. It recycles. Its attack is huge when it's summoned. And yeah, like I said, when it is sent from the field to the graveyard, you get to add 2 banished heroes to your hand, and that. In this deck, recycling is such an important part of this deck, because if you only run 9 monsters, you need to keep recycling, and yeah, definitely. So he's too good.
He's too good.
I'm so happy he's now in the European TCG. Yeah, so I play two Nova Masters.
That is for the...
Yep, I play Super Polymerization inside. Zen means Lagia, Dolka.
They can't stop it.
No. I super polyed a Lagia, and they looked at the cards. I just said, "There's nothing you can do. He's gone," and they agreed. And yeah, so Nova Master is a really good card. I play 2 just because Dino Rabbit have lots of.
I'm assuming you played a few Dino Rabbit.
Yeah, I played 3 Dino Rabbit, but I 2-0'd
11, 12 games.
Yeah, I 2-0'd everyone because I super polyed almost every game. So yeah, it's really good. Yeah, other hero attribute fusions, Great Tornado, Gaia, and Absolute Zero. You just never know when you might need them, so they're always in there. I do have the space in my extra deck for a good few fusions, so you just never know when you might need them. The last 2 cards, I have 1 Chimera deck. You just never know when you might need it. It does come in handy sometimes, and 1 Dragon Knight Draco.
That just in case you get a synchro matchup.
Yeah, if I play, I played Junk Doppel in top 32, and I didn't see that coming. But
could you have pulled it out in that match, or did you?
Because it's quite a dark orientated synchro deck with Junk Warrior and TG Hyper Librarian, I actually only sided 1 in and never drew it. But yeah, but if I ever did come across a deck that used a Dragon Synchro, I mean, this would be my first target, then it's attribute. So yeah, that's it for the extra deck.
So onto the side quickly.
Yeah, cool. Sides. Yeah, like I said, I played 2 Super Polymerization.
Yep.
You can't chain to it. It's so good right now.
As you said, it kills down a rabbit.
It really does. Like, I never lost to a Dino Rabbit in any game, and this card just is way too good. 2 Shadow Imprisoning Mirror.
Yeah, it speaks for itself now.
Yeah, it really does. Insectors, they're quite a bad matchup against me, so I do play this as well as the skill drain, and I do pull it off really well. 2 Chalice. If they activate Decree, it does hurt a good bit. Not as much as a lot of other decks, but yeah, this card just totally it shocks them when they realize what it can do.
And you can use it to damage step
I
as
can
well
use
on the
it
Raikou.
offensively and defensively. If they use a Raikou, I can chain it. I can sort of activate it in the damage step before its effect activates when I attack it. So it's really good. Also, you can use it on your own monster to make it 23 in my deck, 2300 attack, which is actually quite a lot. So it is really good offensively and defensively. Yeah, so I play 1 Snowman. I used to play 3 Snowman, but I took 2 out for 2 Soul Taker. Soul Takers are really good right now. A lot of people have really seen it, and I mean, when people started seeing what it can do with missing timing of the Shining and Light Pulsar, I put 2 in instead of another Snowman. So yeah, I mean, it's really good. I side it in against Dino Rabbit as well. I mean, it baits the Lagia, and then they don't even gain the cost because there's no cost. It's just another part of the effect. So yeah, it's really good. I do play 2 MSTs because, I mean, if Decree is up, I don't get my Hero Blast or skill drains, so I do need that away. So I mean, 3 Sparks and 2 MSTs.
It's like running 5 of them.
Yeah, it's going to be gone soon, so it's really good. I do play 2 Maxi. I still think this card's quite necessary. Now, I don't mean it, but I actually did play Wind Up in top. Yeah, no, that was top 32. I played Junk Doppel in top 16. And he couldn't look me game 2 because I won the dice roll, and I was so lucky with that because he just had to stop, and next turn I was really lucky to draw enough cards that then just made his deck useless, like skill drain. So yeah, Maxi is still really good. I actually played Heretics as well, and yeah, they stop and think really what they're gonna do when I play this. It's really good. Other cards I play, just 1 Forbidden Lance. Dimensional Prison hurts my fusions, the Shining, too much, so I really do play this. I play this when they played Bottomless or Dimensional Prison. So yeah, just 1 is all I need. 2 can be a bit. It can be a bit bad in your hand, so 1, I've actually felt 1 is quite good. You use it just only when you need it. So, and 1 Chase Disappearance, like I said, I hate Insectors, so I want to get rid of all their Dragonflies, and this card does it. Against against Wind-Ups as well, Rat, it gets rid of all of them. So yeah, that's everything.
So what was your record in Swiss?
Record in Swiss, I went 7-2.
7-2, and then you got knocked out in the top 8.
Yeah, so I won top 32, one top 32 against Wind Up, 1 top 16 against Junk Doppel, and then yeah, I lost to Chaos Dragon in
that was AJ Buckley.
Yeah, it was a really good game, but I got 2-0. I mean, Chaos Dragon are just so powerful right now. There's nothing I can really do if they open up the way they do. So yeah, I'm really happy.
Yeah, and this was your first Nationals?
Yeah, first Nationals.
That's a really good effort then. Really
yeah, playing a deck that, I mean, I didn't think would get as far. I just play it because I like it. And if you really just try hard enough, and like you just trust your deck, you don't side poorly, then yeah, it really does help. Like you get as far. I was the only rogue deck in the top 16, so that was really good. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. So,
well done.
Yeah, thanks very much. I guess I'll see you next time.